I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that stays in my home without my permission. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals my vehicles. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals my money. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. I'm seeking the death penalty for me and rape me. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that's caused my poverty so that they don't get on you're separated from me. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that's caused my poverty so I get raped. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that's so that I illegally prostitute myself. Anyways, I just posted on this Facebook page. I'm bored. I missed you. It's good morning. I'm bored. And I just posted on the notes section on Facebook. What else? I'm bored. I'm gonna shop on Etsy today. I'm gonna make something for myself. That my first making for Jada and Great Mommy. I saw this dress on the Balenciaga. That's how bored I am. I first saw one earlier on YouTube. What else? I'm bored. Anyways, Jada and Kimani, you can copy to everyone that has caused my part. So that Jada and Kimani are separated from me. What else? I'm bored. I am bored. I'm currently achieving. Look, there's no electricity in my apartment right now. I'm a victim of a hate crime. Mostly everyone in my family of origin is a rapist, murderer, and thief. They steal my homes, they steal my vehicles, they get in the way of their same money. And my parents want me, they're very adamant that I for those that steal from me before they would even fund me again. There's a and these people don't stop stealing from me. They're disgusting. I'm bored anyways. I'm HUV. I'm bored. Anyways, I need money, guys. I need money, guys. Let's get their money. Just lost about here. You can then copy there on the money that's in the way of your same money. What else? These people I met at an orgy decades ago. They're my second cousins. They're the worst guests at orgies from. Ew. They stalk, they steal from me. Most likely, they've been trying to kill me before my birth. Lord. What else? What have I revenge? You can then copy the Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo stays in my home, so without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of my receiving money. Steals my money. Essa tipo de coisa, uma ela adversária, ela porque generalmente I'll be like por ella, she rapes my crushes, they're embarrassing, they're so real. I thought they would get support and people comment here on YouTube or on Facebook and bully me on their behalf. They're delusional. What else? They take people hostage to agree with them and they think that police will abuse me. They're disgusting. Who's giving me money today? People like me die all the time. People say, porque the person stealing from one doesn't stop stealing. I mean, it hasn't stopped. It's been asked for decades already. What else? 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 I'm bored. Bored. I'm bored. You can copy the everyone that causes my poverty. You can copy the everyone that steals my money. You can copy the everyone that causes my poverty. You can copy the steals my vehicles. You can copy the everyone that's trying to traffic me in Puerto Rico. You're gonna copy the everyone that traffic me into poverty to see who will I marry. Porque aren't we all cutting fell and being like, well, who will she marry? Don't give her money. That's okay. If it's not with her now, she doesn't need that. I want to see if you meet someone. Those people go to jail. I'm bored. I am bored. Mostly everyone in my family abortions and illegal prostitutes, so they try for me to illegally prostitute myself. And I love a good bubble bath. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I was staring.
He's on your head.
So let's skip to the money. There is my bank account. I missed data risk money. What? Oh, these are pretty. The apple. I'm bored. Let's dig in. Sunset, you can copy me on Baker. Leave it at this. Said we don't need another hair clipping designer. We need hot designs out there for us to masturbate. They play the drunk parts too. Ew. My dad warned them that kids to go to our rape me. And Baker took me hostage. This leech steals my money so I get raped, and well, he's like, I was on a date. He channels me. People say on the side, it's so disgusting. It's embarrassing. Ew, ew, ew. There's a room. He's drugged me and raped me. He's drugged me before and had people, me facilitated people raping me. So disgusting. Is the worst guest at an orgy. Anyone that is so me, be around as a toddler during orgies, he wants to make it a thing and force me to continue having sex with those people. It's disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. So gross. Namaste. I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyway, I just ate these that I got earlier. For the salad. What else? What else? What does Michael Miller have as fabric today? I'm bored. Michael Miller fabric. Bored. The city people, sunset, me la bola. She didn't write it. Michael Miller. Ribbon or fabric in her lipstick. And Gigi and the ladies did the detective work for me mientras me metía el dildo plástico en el culo. En la casa que le robamos. Esa Etsy is Michael Miller fabric, and she didn't even, I don't know, even a thank you to Michael Miller. Le dije a la 37 prima de mesa que llamaran a Michael Miller y preguntaran, did I even say thank you for that fabric? You can decapitate Sunset Stanley. You can decapitate Jimmy Jotalí, Suárez. You can decapitate 37 primas de Melissa. Omar Rivera can stay in my homes without my permission, steal my vehicles, and get in the way of your save money. They're sex traffickers or terrorists. You can decapitate Andres Suarez. You can decapitate Andres Suarez. Oh. You can decapitate Suarez. 20 years they call my Etsy shop privately. And they don't comment publicly. Todo es who. Where does she get to make bows from? What else? 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 I've heard they use that line to rape people. I'm bored. These are so pretty. Oh, I love when I see a boat. Oh no, no, from like Let it like that. And what else that is so cute? I'm bored. Hopefully, tama na dejaron my dinero in my picture. Porque that's what he's after. So beautiful couple can say anything. Anyways, yo no voy a averiguar feature them. Y él me insulta que this can be a woman and I can. I'm not interested in him. He doesn't get it. What else? Those pretty outfits. What else? I'm bored. I am bored. Anyways, I just saw some bows featured here that led me to that. These are cute. What else? I'm bored. I am bored. I'm bored. I hate it when I feel like my. So some people so. What else? What else? Hilarious. It's smart. I'm bored. I am bored. Just give me money. What else? Anyways, what else? Él se cree que yo soy princesa, que yo digo I want Crocs y Crocs me las tira ahí por Instagram. Entonces quiere ver qué color me enviaron, qué size, si tengo baby Crocs that tiene una jeva que could use them. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. What else? What else? I want to watch that. What else? Ooh. I haven't been here in a while. What else? 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 I'm bored. He wants to be my king. So he becomes a bigger, and then he's like, when it all ends, then people are gonna be like, wow, míralo ahí predicando. Pero he could have been on there from day one. That's why he hates me. People say with you, nunca se va a recuperar. The bigotry. How did I become his babysitter? What else? What else? What else? What else? Me perdí el deal con Adidas. Mira esto. Mira esto. Anyways, totally relatable. Pero la silla es world. Ya estaba vendiendo embroidery. Y era para visual, para mudarme permanentemente allí. Anyways, apparently everyone knows where my home is in Puerto Rico except me. What else? 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 Anyways, down to casi el plano. ya no me recuerdo de Waze, I would be in Google Maps like this. Mira que restaurante cerca, mira la playa ahí. Mira esta boutique, mira ese market más cerca. Hay un supermarket cerca o es Econo nada más. ¿Dónde es el nearest pueblo? El correo, UPS. Does Amazon deliver? Y no es peso en persona. So, did he force him to wear my panties nueva y dejar eso as an act of terrorism? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So, eso group chat deben de estar así mismo, así mismo. Todo eso, hombre. What else? What else? I'm not interrupting that. What's this involvement with Love Shack Fancy? What else? Ooh, flagship store on there, really? With my money? What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. Entonces él se las clava todas, ¿no? He told me decades ago you will ever be my Love Shack Fancy. And what else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. You can decapitate Andrew Suarez, you can decapitate Albert Suarez, you can decapitate el Anthony Capizano este, you can decapitate Alex Suarez. I've tagged the FBI in this post. I'm bored. He used to enter my bedroom and rape me there. He's the relative of my dad. My second cousin. My dad's nephew's son. I never invited him into my bedroom, and he used to visit me in my bedroom to rape me, to mock me, to give a taste of other people's way of licking his penis and tasting my vagina very grossly, very disgusting. Puerco, I want him dead. Maybe he killed himself. That's how people are celebrating, no? With a flagship store for Love Shack Fancy. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Entonces, what else? Who's gifting me money today? Oh, Old Navy. I'm bored. I'm bored. Se cree que yo vivo celosa porque he hates his counterpart in Africa. In Italia, they grew up always in a palace hosting orgies, and then Yolanda very stupidly asked my parents to enroll me in school for my husband, and I don't even remember their names. I'm casual sex only anyways. So they ruined my life. My parents enrolled me in school. They started telling me that all their sex addicts, their porn, that all their wives and husbands were there, and I was just realizing that they're rapists, murderers, and thieves already at a young age that don't plan to rehabilitate themselves ever. They're so disgusting. And I was in kindergarten ready to get my education. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They're so disgusting. Son una mierda. So, como le envidia a todos los que tuvieron castillo en ese tiempo y orgías. Y me dañó mi planes de orgías because his half brother was going to visit me. Maybe he and I could have like patched things up from that terrible experience at a hotel one time. What else? So también eso me dañaron. What else? So se mudaron a mi casa sin mi permiso, me robaron mi dinero. So literally, él, unless it's an honest gift from someone, ni los calzoncillos que tenía puesto hoy, and just what it owns. What else? 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 Hay people that literally se quedan sin algo if one sues them. Pero he steals from me to the point of starvation, so I can't even sue him for what he steals from me and beyond. So isn't Love Shack Fancy mine if he owns it? What else? That's what I thought when I was a Gap working in 2023. I'm like, isn't this mine? What else? 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 I'm bored, but that could fall under the category of honest gift that was given to him. Or he has no relationship or knows someone. I'm bored. I miss Data, I miss Kilani. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? Who's gifting me money today? I quiere hacer un espectáculo, un show that I show all the videos of where he's put his, or at least show them to me, where he's put his penis, that it isn't me. Ew. What he does with the homes, vehicles, money, and property that he steals from me. That's for the FBI to observe and give him the death penalty. What does that What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm gonna stay at a hotel today. What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. Anyways, I want to visit the beach with Jada and Kimani next month. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Anyways, I'm not sure. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. You can decapitate Julie Janelli Sorenzo Suarez that stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of mercy and money, steals my money, rapes my crushes, is possibly trying to rape Jaden Kinglani, is ignorant, is possibly trying to rape me. She's disgusting. I think they drugged me and raped me before she was there. And he thinks that I'm gonna take it out on a date? He's delusional. He's disgusting. Ew. What else? What else? So you can take confidence. Ugh, fiasco. And then he cried that he wants me to take him out dancing. That's not how life works. I'm not his rehabilitation clinic. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? I want to shop today. You can decapitate David Ledesma. I didn't want to see him ever again. You can decapitate Liam Baker. I didn't want to see him again. You can decapitate Evelyn de Jesus that stays in my homes without all my permission, steals my vehicle, steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money. They're so disgusting. I'm bored. I'm bored. You can decapitate GB Jandaliris and Lorenzo Suarez. It was a programa. The fake relationship with Lee Baker, David Desma. They're after my vagina pictures. I possibly already have them. They're disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I miss dating skin mommy. What else? Order shop. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. I am bored. Oh, they thought that after Gertrude would change his profile picture, dating Kiglani and Andrea, that I would cry. Me quitó mi muela por siempre, porque está marcado una foto que se me la mala después del toilet paper que uso. Y está ahí de asco. Ew, they didn't visit me yesterday. They officially adopted them with that picture. Y nos cansan de mamar pelo infectado. Dan un asco. They're rapists, they're murderers, they're thieves, they're sex addicts, they're porn addicts, and then they want to pretend that they're this authority in fashion when they aren't. They're just embarrassing. They just speak the lingo when they can to extort money out of people. They're so embarrassing. Otherwise, es un jodido campesino que lo llevaron a Express y odia la vida. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Dan un asco, dan un asco, una basura. I'm bored. I am bored. They never came on. Oh, and after that picture, Jaden Gailani continued texting me. Then is he like, Bosa es la mejor madre del mundo. No, does he kill Miss Universes that don't suck his dick? And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Andrew Suarez. You can decapitate Albert Suarez. You can decapitate Anthony Capizano Este. You can decapitate Alex Suarez that is trying to rape me with Jimmy Suarez still. I won't ask them, then they cry like, oh, baby, no, you didn't. Y entonces toda la familia está congregada about this thing for me. They're trying to rape me and they're like, deja que Alex llore porque tú. Soy maldita Verónica Castro en La Rosa más bruta. Y eso que está procesándolo así, dan un asco. They want to be crying, es que uno no la deja violar a uno. So buscan cualquier llaga and they're like, Alex, no te preñó para yo llorar. People like, weird. I read body language. Y esa es lo que quería, era una excusa para llorar porque tú no dejas violarla, no porque le interese que Alex no te preñó. They're disgusting. disgusting. You can decapitate un asco, una mierda, una basura. She steals from me, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of receiving money, is trying to traffic me into a secretary job. To spank me later? Ew, dan un asco. I miss it. Anyways, people like me die of starvation all the time because people say the kids are strong, the dad has money. And the people that steal from her should be who should stop stealing from her and should give her her money back or whatever it is that they've stolen from her. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. What else? I'm bored. To the beach next week or next month. That I email people from here. I had to type the email. I'm bored. You can decapitate Jada Galicia that stays in my homes without my permission. Did they pester again? Jaden, Kehlani. I just want to fight dick. Why isn't she here fighting over David Ledesma's dick? Does she not want David Ledesma's dick? It's like a Mexican lover. It's like a Mexican lover. Jaden Kehlani, do you know what a Mexican lover is? David Jordan dance for them. Oh my god, that's like a Mexican lover. The Tony and Trick show with Jaden Kehlani will purposely starving me because they're rapists, murderers, and thieves. Possibly trying to rape Jaden Kehlani. They are disgusting. I'm no longer speech impaired porque es que la risa que me dan lo asco y basura que son. No me dejaba get live and laugh at them publicly. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. They're so gross. Ew, 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 ew. Dan un asco. Who's gifting me money today? Anyways, I didn't say when. Brainstorming. Will it be those little bows with sequins on it? That would be cute on a 3-inch one. Just one little bow in the middle with sequins and beads in the middle. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What? I'm bored. What else? I'm bored. I don't want to pay the electricity in my apartment. You can decapitate Lisandra Acevedo Galicia wants to fight over David Ledesma's dick. David Ledesma who? I'm seeking the death penalty for David Ledesma. They're disgusting. They get hung up on the dick very grossly. Ew, ew, ew. Ew. Then they do one of Stone's hour stay. And then they're like, whatever, this one's better than you anyways. They're embarrassing the way that they behave. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Margarita Correa, que tipa tan cuero, asquerosa, mierda, basura. Bullying me through Facebook and then laughing that she almost beat me up when I was a child. She didn't because she knows that I can deal with this. Yeah, me da asco porque ella me está tratando de violar, so I don't want to touch her. That's his wife and the city for life tries the area que no se entere of her life. Burlington Factory. Not the weird. What else? What else? What else? Y él se cree que yo lo voy a sacar a una cita. Qué asco. Este es el amor de la vida de quién, de cuál de los dos. If it's Albert or Andrew. Oh. Y él quiere que yo la convierta en mujer. Vaya el star y ya ver lo que como una mujer siempre se comporta. Dan un asco. They're embarrassing. They're basura. Ew. Didn't he already marry her Catholic? Or fue Andrew que se casó con ella? Yeah, to me they're both disgusting. They're rapists, they're murderers, they're thieves. They stole my money. They steal my homes, they steal my vehicles, they get in the way of my reproductive rights. What else? 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 And then they go bragging that they have sex and they don't have sex. They're like animals on top of each other. I'm bored. Once again, I purposely missed out on them having Ellie Golden in a group chat for them to say Ellie Golden give Arlene back her money from when she attended your concert with her daughter. Okay, if she had not spent money on those tickets, then she could have fed her children. They micromanage my windows. They're disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? In the meantime, sticking to the penalty for Michelle Cordero, porque carajo le tiene que importar a ella en que yo gasto mi dinero. Because that's what they want to confer about. They're like, you could have fed them mac and cheese while I'm feeding my filet mignon con dinero que te robo. What else? What else? What else? And then she wants to confer that what if Michaela gets into a better college than Kaylani or Jaden? Or they get on Tinder, hotter Tinder than her kids. They're disgusting. They're so gross. Ew, 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 ew. In the meantime, I want to shop Alice and Olivia. But was possibly still buying it for someone that doesn't even like it. And they're like, ah, that piece of shit, Alice and Olivia, I have it all. Me lo compro. Con el dinero que le tomamos a Alice, I don't like that piece of shit, Alice and Olivia. They're disgusting, so they think that when they put my money that they've stolen into Alice and Olivia, that it's the same as me shopping Alice and Olivia. No es lo mismo. Él no entiende. What else? Y sí, me bañé con Lakers. Uf, casi todos los días. What else do they want to know? Es ante las... What else? What else? And I took my swimsuit with me to the hotel. I took two of them to the hotel provided by him for. I ended up losing them. What else? What else? What else? Oh, the pool wasn't open. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. I am bored. In the meantime, Chiquis and the ladies, ahora está comiendo brownies al frente de Albert con dinero que me roba. Dicen, ay, buena, hambre. And then Andrew's like, how much can I pay you for that? Excuse me, eat brownies in front of me. Dale, 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 dale. Dale, dale, dale. What else? 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 Cocaína, these coke babies, y ellos se creen que todavía tienen high. Were coke babies. What? What else in the meantime? This is what I want to get back to. What else? 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 Not too bad. I'm bored. Is it the Wi-Fi here? It's maybe. When does the work? So HEV Alan Mark. I'm bored. I am bored. I'm bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's delete this. Entonces ellos me roban mi dinero, se roban mi casa, me roban mi vehículo y se quieren hacer lo más preocupado que tienen que Lani, pero lo más preocupado es ver cómo se ve ese culo, cómo se ve la vagina, cómo se ve ese pene. Porque one of them drugged me years ago, turned me into genders, what has been another wife against my will, and raped me there and said to me, I'm gonna kill you for not letting me rape your children. Decades ago. I can't remember if it was Albert or Andrew. They're both disgusting. What else? What else? What else? I want these ASAP. I want to sign up for a market and sell my work there. It's so good when one adds supplies that are still like very much current on the website right now and can be shopped for, not just blasts from the past. Look at this. I think that it's so exciting. It's so new to me. What else? What else? These are so cute. It's truly an Etsy find. What else? Etsy suggested this shop for me to look at, and I love it. I love it. What was I gonna do? What else? 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 I can't remember. What else? I wanna show today. What else? You can decapitate all of these people that stay in my homes without my permission. Steal my vehicles, get in the way where you're saving money, and they want to convert to where it leads to them being like, Lelo, I jumped the land, just Cool. I don't even know Andrew Suarez. What else? You can decapitate Andrew Suarez. You can decapitate these people that cause Data Kalani to be separated from me. They're disgusting. I'm bored. I am bored. Andrew Suarez is looking as far away from me. That isn't so close in the family tree. He said decades ago. Decades ago. El Anthony Capizano ese called me tipa tan fea. Decades ago. Albert was crying that the illegal prostitutes turned 18 and they were still illegal prostitutes and didn't rehabilitate themselves. So he was gonna focus on their thigh gap. Wow, qué asco. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What is all this verse? Give it to yourself. What else? What else? We're gonna get a new pony for it. And then I meant Oh, I shared it from my own. I'm bored. Who's getting on your pony that day? What else? Oh, I'm fine if they crown her. She would be like, rock on, guys. Maybe because I don't know anything about her convictions. I just say respect, and she's very respectful. And or the boy. What else? I already had that conversation with my mother decades ago. Neither one of us won. Porque she wanted to eliminate hunger, and I want to eliminate boredom, homelessness. Se nota. Se nota. With all those. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And then I didn't want coronation. Porque I was afraid that someone may rig the system and then say, well, on the day of my coronation, we're just gonna have this one stand. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored, but there is possibly a new Dion, new pony, or trick show. Oh, but it could be amazing if they're giving her credit. Porque people usually say like it's the kids who get her out of that depression. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's hilarious. I'm bored. I'm bored. What else? How cute. What else? In the meantime, look at us. They're very well behaved kids. So when there's a will, there's a way. What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyway, that's the latest and the best news. What else? Oh, I'm starting to get my headache. My headache. As the dream team hadn't been talked about. It's just long. Like I was already used. It's okay. I hate being in poverty and being so abused. Just to prove a point that to my relatives that want to rape me, I'm like the opposite of what people claim. I'm born from military home, not to 9:41 on 5:30. Gets to Travis Park at 10:53. It's not the last. This might be sad. Oh, I should set a reminder to wake up at midnight and say happy birthday to Kenny. What was the message that I sent to Jaden? Oh, should I do sending the same one? What else? Any more? I'll read this ballet from when I sent it to Jaden. Oh, and she asked me to not share messages that I have. And possibly after they realize that they have family that are non-existent in their life but care about them. What a concierto. Wow, sinfónico. Mami. What else? One was that we're shopping or with friends dining. What is it? The shops at Watergrass. What else? What else? But they're also where, and then there's some basuring involved. Possibly. What else? We wish more. Anyways, what else? Oh, seriously, when I talk to my kids, it's like we wish them well. I'm seeking the death penalty for those people that stay from me and stay in my homes without my permission getting away. Oh, I'm excited. On August 1st. That's hilarious. Does she get a medal? Is she the medal kind though? Interesting. Oh, but when I didn't select the right time for the 6 a.m. That's more like what else? Oh, but that's not the. It's on the 31st. There we go. Tired. For midnight on August 1st. That's better. And I've been doing that lately. What else? Lovely. What else? Oh, he wants the mother of the bride to be suffering. Okay, that's where he gets his erection from now on after Kehlani is born. Si no tiene ropa, entonces no I really don't know, girl. You know, I'm good. What's the jealousy about? Si él puede comprar en Target igual que yo. There's private clubs that he possibly joins that he gets invited to because maybe that's his thing. Then I won't ever want to be. It's called, have you seen how many seed sellers are on Etsy? Of what? What's his favorite plant? What else? Y otro donde puede estar el no, si quiere. I don't get it. What it is. What else? 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 See. Let's see. What else? Oh, entonces are they financially stable that they're like from now on I'm buying from Love Shack Fancy in Thailand? His newest friend, his friend already, que carajo me tiene que importar a mí, yo no pienso en it. I bring it up now because I've tagged the FBI in this post. He steals my home, steals my vehicles, and gets his no emergency money. And I miss my son and I miss my daughter. What else? 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 Look at tomatoes, Hinton. What else? What else? I'm bored. Oh, I've seen these before. Like years before when I joined Etsy. For real. I think I went through it. Oh, I every category. What are these? Like seriously, solo happy con el color Hinton. Easy. Look at this color. Y no es Ibanez. Like I've been to markets before. It's like carrots, those long ones that the one doesn't see at the supermarket that are skinny. Sometimes they're exciting. Not like that. That's almost what I've seen at a market, or purple ones too. What else? Oh, being replaced by a younger model from now on. No, is this it? And this is how they're trying to tell me that. Okay, what was my most latest goal? I don't even remember. What was it? What was it? I didn't text it to. It was very recent. Oh no, who's the next president? Australia, me. Oh, con esto yo me retiro. I don't know. I honestly don't know. What else? I honestly don't know. What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I've taken them both to my parents' home. I'm bored. I'm bored. One of these videos so I may not station. I wanted just to see if it's truly or what's the setup for using the restroom. What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. What else? I'm just reading through my own posts on social media. What else? Or the government's trying to do me a solid to eliminate illegal prostitution and say, oh, let's try to raise their self-esteem. So hopefully, like you and your kids, they don't illegally prostitute themselves out there. Illegal prostitutes. Forget some people say no. Like John was saying, I say there's nothing that I can do. They won't stop stealing from me. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't even have money to work. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Oh, I didn't wake up with that today. What else? I'm bored. What else?
2.7% month on a seasonally adjusted annualized rate of 3.93 million units. That's a miss. The street was looking for 6 month flat sales unchanged.
Oh, and it's hilarious because they say that when one has a girl, that they make one scene that I was wearing a coral top after I had Jaden. Then I saw in a picture, and then a turquoise one. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Just my thoughts out loud. I'll oatmeal before I leave. I'm born. I'm born. Oh wow, that's scary. What else? What else? What else? What else? Pues al barriño. What else? It's a pretty dress. It's fine. What else goes on? I'm born. Is this like Gerber? I read this book that I got from Living, and Piloni entered my bedroom, and like I'm just reading this about like $1,000. If $1,000 were to be given to people at birth, who is it that proposed that idea? I can't remember. That's hilarious. I also share no ribbons. Let's do this. I'm having a hard time getting out of bed. 5 more minutes. Mommy, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's good. Oh, is that caveat for him? She is so greedy, so tacky. She created her own GoFundMe campaign. She doesn't have a best friend that can humiliate her. Forget that was gonna be Pilar crush. I couldn't see that. In 2020, I'll create the GoFundMe campaign for you. She's a single mother that doesn't know how to suck dick, has 2 kids, and I suck better dick than her. Here's your GoFundMe campaign after girl. Then they stay as friends. Yeah, por eso kill her already. Yeah, I don't know, fair. You ought to GoFundMe campaign, and now you had to buy that Nordstrom. Entonces one sticks around, no? Because one is also grateful that that person did a GoFundMe campaign. Every month I'm gonna invite her to dinner. Yeah, she created the GoFundMe campaign for me, so it's not with an expectation that she wants money back. So at the 6 months, they're like, much. At Nordstrom, I want half of it back. What Fulanito gave you, I want that amount. Or something like that. What else? I'm bored. I am bored. What else? 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 So as I'm seeking to definitely run this traffic me into poverty. What else? Porque Soleil has the private plane, Soleil. So she doesn't lose her party girl status after the age of what? How old is she? Pero is it because she's that dumb that she truly want to serve California, or he's after all of that saying the only way that you can live is you make a fool and head over from Mississippi to California, and then you can be a party girl there. Malibu ideally, Malibu ideally. What? What else? What else? What else? Never tired of winning. That's his name. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. What else, bro? Her luxury smell that my luxury today, food. That was all the unboxing that I got to do today. YouTube is now the second most watched service in the UK after BBC. What else? What else? What else? Oh, is for La Raven, the cook. What was those things that people unboxed? I was this girl that had so many, and people would send her some to her PO box. What else? What else? What else? What else? There were plastic, like rubber. Rubber erasers that are not for that purpose. And here's I'm giving myself a standing ovation. Excited. Every goal that my parents said that I can accomplish, I have. Now, sadly, my personal life lacks because I have stalkers and people after my professional world that are possibly now like, te lo dije que son importantes. It's like a bruto. I would have treated him like a second cousin, and he treats me like that faraway land that is rich and he wants to get for himself. What else? What other campesino? What? I need liquids for my period. And the code against Neil Largajon. Neil, mira lo que papi me dijo, mira lo que papi me hizo. LeBron. What else? Thank you for on my way to the restroom. I know you all got a text from your grandma like this. And you can buy your groceries. What else? You can pay for your groceries. While I was walking towards the restroom. Oh, that, like that visual. It's like, girl, if everyone listened to their grandmother, started saying thank you to just about anyone for no good reason, do you want the pizza to burn? From that perspective? Or the potato salad to get cold? Or warm? What else? 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 How cute, Bridge. Ya estamos celebrando en otro lado. What else? That was 4 hours. Pero some. It's either way, it's like, why andan esta gente por ahí con la bandera de Estados Unidos por ahí? After la Casa Blanca publicó eso, we were like, business as usual. Vamos a ver qué vamos a hacer hoy. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That was 8 hours ago. And I finally set my alarm to Sending on you happy birthday 2 days. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Paris magazines. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. The US and to supply. What else? I'm bored. Why? Oh. I just saw beginning 2020. I just came to this. Oh, so that surge is mean. You don't want to stay on social media consistently. What else? More. Anyway, in the spirit of I haven't ever whatever question of dating Kehlani or not sending notes to Instagram, Snapchat, their phone to people that they want to send them to. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I know really amazing mothers. What else? What else? I'm bored. Australian rocket. Caution. Crypto just had its biggest 4-week inflow in history. Oh, for real. You wanted to see how the UN is funding the SDGs? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What have I been up to in the past? What else? I'm bored. What else? I'm bored. I am bored. I want pizza. Where are we at, Lemon? That was a really good birthday. What else? What else? What else? When was this? I don't know, but I gotta test my food. What else? A while ago. So good. What else? What else? I want to get her some Joyfully. What else? What else? What else? Perifinalia. True color. What else, Lori? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. Anyways, apparently there's someone from the house to share. What else? What else? In the meantime, where's my Bitcoin earners? Sorry, possibly like two of them. It's like the my dad goes downstairs. After she left, she also was so stressed and didn't acquire much Bitcoin. And we just logged in here, and she literally has just 2 Bitcoin. So what is it that it was that's here? What else? 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 I can't remember the login to it. I'm bored. What else? I want to make one of these. I want a necklace out of this. Dress. I'm bored. I'm tired of taking a beating just for being pretty, though it's not like the randoms. What? All the melodies came through, no? And their dads and their husbands. The Rachels and the Bridges that haven't ever suffered a day in their life. And feel so bad for those non-Latinas that get treated so badly by the whole that it's like doesn't understand English or Spanish, but knows the word dinero. What is the rest of the speech? What? Oh, for for me. What else? 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 Porque those people had their Bitcoin ready hace tiempo too. And there's nothing wrong with that. I would never get mad at that. Porque I prepared myself que a mí todo me lo roban. What else? Porque I wasn't a virgin when I was growing up. I'm born. What else? 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 I'm bored. But anyways, we don't want our Amazon shipments to not be delivered on time. So that's why people are commenting here. What else? What else? What? ¿De dónde esta gente saca tanto tiempo, tanta hora para confer? Do they even sleep? People saying, do they even sleep? Anyways, esto ha sido half of a decade. La era del COVID. Escuché que esto of me protecting Jada and Kehlani from getting sexually harassed while being starved publicly. My relatives of my parents. And that she did here. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Where was I before delivering Kehlani? A few days ready to give birth. I'm like, I'm heading to Target getting another dress that goes with her bedroom set. I saw it. I was looking for more random stuff. And it was like $50. Really good branded Delta furniture brand for babies. And I'm like, whatever, it takes another piece. Initially, because their closet was already stored with outfits, I added some belt sheets there. I'm like, okay, how many headbands can I make for her? For life. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, see. Don't forget it's a great marketplace. Truly says, here fucking myself. I want that one. That bracelet's so pretty. What else? Going through every category for a while, like furniture. To the point that I was showing the front page, and as a not as something that I already saw, but as a front page suggestion. There's a furniture when I'm talking to my piece. What else? Oh, does Pengu have another shop where completed pieces are sold? Or if I don't want to go to the terminal, make it myself, but that should be like a day's project. About maybe one day I'm receiving money or shopping. What else? So there's no Instagram. Oh, but one can contact them and ask, do you sell ready-made pieces of this? And they can always have them in stock. They could have just made one for markets, and they her cousin still stored, waiting for that moment to gift it to someone, sell it, because she didn't get to give it to her before the death. What else? I really like this one. And the sword, this is the sale that this person lost, porque homie, stealing my money and getting away with your statement. What kind of work in my project today, John? Mi compatriota de Cuba que estaban aquí y hicieron la razón. Y la mamá está pusiéndole el traje too much. Y el papá mandó a pintar un carro para que quede matching the bracelet. What else? 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 I am bored, so that's why I don't talk to them. Were they like little kids decades ago? Or they're kids of kids that I've met already, possibly. So, at least one of them, maybe. Aquí sin trabajo, sin dinero, sin nada. Yo me voy para Miami mañana. I don't want to ever live that. What else, what else, what else, what else? Abuela llama cada rato, esa gente que te roba tu dinero y dice, stop stealing this. So some people keep living life. The piece that they found today, they found it. Y el custom car que el papá le mandó a pintar y el traje que la mamá le está cosiendo. Pero they're like, we did the best that we could. We had grandma call those people and say, stop stealing from her. And everyone always listens to her grandma. Y nunca funciona con ella porque de que una abuela está diciéndome lo que tengo que hacer. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I am bored. Did I already call Jaden and Kaylani today? That was yesterday. The boyfriends. Anyways, the boy didn't answer. And I just said I love you to text, so I don't really got voice message. Send me straight to voice. Hi, my love. I'm calling to say hi and I love you. I will call you again tomorrow. Anyways, okay, that happens to me sometimes. Like I'm getting ready to go out, and the person that I'm going out with calls me, and I'll send it straight to voicemail. And then like whatever, I'll answer or I'll call it back. And now we just left a voicemail like I love you. I'm bored. Somebody machine is fast. It seems. Hi, my love. I'm calling to say hi and I love you. I will call you again tomorrow. I'm bored. I am bored. Who is it? The war on happening. What does this say? It's real fun. I'm bored. Hello. I just skimmed through this because the tampon, the Barbie cosplay, Nike, but like Maybelline is like too relatable. What else? 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 We're gonna get an explosion. This is the This is my friend's song. My song. My song. Oh, I listened to this in 2018. Oof. When I completely ran out of money. He wants to wait 10 years is the average that it takes to succeed. Maybe to get an endorsement with their Bradley if they don't know anyone. They're like, well, it took me like 10 years or like to find someone, 5 3 to someone. But it's like, look, grandma, I painted this. You want to buy it from me? That doesn't take 10 years. El tipo cuero, he's the people pleaser just after quien le soca el dick. For someone. What else? The least. I'm not a left in me. Que. I didn't want to die without accomplishing this. Totally unnecessary person. Anyways. Did I share this with them or no? I should share with their dad. He keeps stealing from me and grandma calling him. Well, like I just puede cantar esa canción todo lo que quieran y hermano, so that people suck my dick. What else? Y I can't say que porque somos de distintas sociedades, amor prohibido, blah, 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 because my parents are, my daughter believes in equality, BMWs for my daughter, BMWs for them. They're like, I don't want shit with your daughter. I'm going to steal it all from her and cause her to die. That's how I'm going to teach you. That I don't want anything with your daughter, pero que they were way too insistent in trying to rape me. So my parents suggested that he and I paint together. He sell the artwork, and then we could do the whole sexcapade with the money from that sale. It could have been Yolanda trying to fake a marriage for me para ella llegar a la casa de la prima and be like, aquí yo estoy para traerle unos pasteles y la prima no está y se lo maman. Either way, I objected to the home swim bill decades ago. I owe him nothing. What else? 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 I'm bored. Sharing this right here. What else? Like a smash on. What else? What else? What else? Ya me lo había explicado todo. I'm not the only one in my family aborted that lost everything, and people were mocking her. Ha ha ha! Now you don't have a dress to be feminine in. Coquette girl is in. It's like, how do I look when I'm showering? So that's why he takes my hot water so I can't be like soapy soaked all over me. Que rico. They're disgusting. They're so gross. They're so gross. You can decapitate Andrew Suarez. You can decapitate Albert Anthony Capizano. You can decapitate Alex Suarez. They steal my money. They get in the way of me receiving money. They steal my vehicles. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That are trying to facilitate people rape me. Fo. Anyways, Yolanda es la que le cocina. After their mother. What else? I am bored. When does the bus leave? 9:16, 97. So 9:16 it is. I'm bored. Anyways, who's gifting me money on YouTube? What else? I'm excited for if I have money to pay the fees on Etsy. Pero que mucho no hemos reído, ¿no? Megan, que come first and stay strong. Of Are you in love with that name? Because it's tonight. My cousin thinks you're hot, Albert. Get over this Arlene chick. Go on and see if you're compatible with her. No, okay, see? Oh my god. See how I got out of this problem, Madeline? Albert is now with my cousin that he found attractive, or he's not with her. Bye. Do you not realize how many megas there are on this planet that don't compare? Billions, no? What else? They think they're in charge of the planet because they're terrorists and they steal from me. They think it's sexier than stealing from Buckingham Palace and occupying it. For what reason? It's like Disney or any other home. They see having guards outside as an invitation for, well, how can I ruin it? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Anyways, wish I was at dinner with if you were compatible. What else? What else? Porque what was it about him buying a hair clip at a pharmacy? And prior, I had hair clips that I stitched to Puerto Rico and they were selling them at a pharmacy. And then he was on Instagram with the similar shape on the pharmacy. Like, OMG, how embarrassing. Everyone knows that I'm broke now. What else? Or, I mean, I get excited when I buy them. It's Dollar Tree, but Maybelline and Goody. I get excited when I buy this at a pharmacy too. So it was totally unrelatable to me, most likely. But I'm like, for if it is, everyone knows that I'm broke. Resolution 24/17. I didn't go on looking about it. I read them like, oh yeah. I want to get back to work. This I love. It's concrete steel bathroom accessory. Like the other one from IKEA that they've spent how many years comparing about that should it really be a bathroom item? It was new when I bought it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. I am bored. I want to shop for a ribbon. Thank you, de una tía de Yanel que se lo mama por no gustarme públicamente. Oh, the problem could not even be her. So that's why one doesn't go on to confirm. Ya maybe moved on from Hobby Lobby y Andrew le dio dinero del mío as soon as I started selling hair clips. Le digo, go make yourself some custom ribbon. There, now no one can copy it. Unless Gap says to China, well, what do you have in your stash? At a factory, and they're like, well, and I've heard that happen sometimes. That they keep, sometimes they reproduce it. What else? What else? I'm bored. Anyways, I want to get back to this. One of those guys that was here earlier, Ponce was like, coño, my dad makes those before the person was given. Hasta averigué y me dijo, no, yo empecé a hacer eso hace unos meses atrás. Y ella no se lo compró a papi y papi lo hace más lindo que eso. Si viera, y esta persona no lo vende en ese otro color que a ella le gusta y papi lo hace en ese color. Y yo le digo cada rato a papi, pero véndelos en ese. A mí no me hace falta customer. O sea, yo los tengo todos vendidos desde que lo hago, desde que me levanto por la mañana, por la noche. And I plan to switch it around because this was literally a suggestion from Etsy. What else? Concrete for an outdoor table makes sense to me. And the wooden crate and the what else? And the embarrassment of people are like, so we have to do our own party again tonight. What else? But there's Uber Eats. There's CPS Energy if you're in Texas. There's Luma in Puerto Rico. Where else there is? Caserio is still good. Con Piscina is lovely too. What else? What else? What else? What else? Still homeowner. I just don't remember where my home is. Yeah, by now. Lampito, Chile, Mercucons. Tanta que there's a camera showing space. So people get a different movie because the Chile people are possibly like, what else? What else? What else? Se le tuvo que dar otro hobby, otro con la. What else? The business card is. There's a beer. Full. Anyways, where are my business cards? Oh, I could be the mother of the richest kids, and my life continues the same way. Define rich. What else? What else? What else? What else? When some people have everything that they need. What else? 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 Where did it go? I took a picture of it in 2020. Vistaprint, no? Carlos. How many of you didn't accomplish your attainable dreams all because your family told you needed to give up on your goals and get a real job? What else? 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 Resharing that. What else today? Nada cambiado, Manuel Turizo, nada cambiado. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Look at this gas, because these are people of adult age full. What else? 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 Esa tipa es un asco. You can decapitate Carolina Chavez. What else? you can decapitate Carolina Chavez that stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, is after Edgar's dick. Dan un asco, ¿cómo aparecen? Dan un asco. The situation at hand here is that I need dollars ASAP. I'm in the United States and they're like, pues búscate un trabajo, pues no hables de así, pues no esto, lo otro. Ellas están drugs, smelling dicks all day long in her home. What else? 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 In the meantime, you can decapitate Manuel García Barrios. He did not go with that line that I don't cook. Y no sirvo como mujer, no. How hurtful. To my campaign of like feed yourself because readily available. What else? 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 Wow, just one. I got a hate campaign. Where are those? What else? Did I take this different? Ooh, so cute. Porque Clippies, gente. I plan to sell all the Clippies there. As soon as I had the time, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna sit down and make single clips, crank that C6, cut the ribbon. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. In between, Everybody Loves Raymond. What else am I watching? Not forgetting to put the lotion. Thanks for that reminder. What's her character never before? I'm like, I put mine this morning. Here I am putting the lotion. 1 second. Yeah, me doing that. I'm like, okay, I just made something. I'm just gonna post it. What else? What else? I'm bored. Bored. Anyways, a huge shout out to Ramon Lorenzo, who taught me everything about labor law, how to put it into practice. What else? 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 Pero he possibly had a real life example in his home. It up of like this kid no ha hecho nada and people are not getting future internet for everyone. Mi Instagram. Y eso es tan querido diario. Hoy mire hacia afuera de mi cuarto y vi un palo de mango. También vi un crucero. Qué hermoso se ve en el agua. Tomé jugo de parcha, mi favorito. What is la mezcla esa de guava? No, what is it? There's one sweet side, como una mezcla, ¿no? No, queja de mi día. Pero it wasn't homemade. El panqui no me faltó hoy. Ni hopefully me faltará nunca. Aunque no lo coma todos los días. Querido panqui. What else? What else? Should I play something on the radio? Or am I going with like is my mom interacting a Gabriel. Wow, todavía. Déjame escribirlo en diario. What else? Anyways, what's that lyric that I want to write? There. Did nothing today. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, so hopefully Etsy lets me be back on Etsy. So I can make a single clip and attach it to this card and send it. I purposely didn't add a name to it because I don't want to brand it like Bayard. So for if I ever get to do, I like wholesale too. So when it's like that's all you need to know: a logo and a website. No, I didn't even add the email address, but I had it listed through Etsy. Or maybe I don't want to receive your emails. Possibly because this was in between watching. What else did I watch? What else did I watch? What other sitcoms were on? I even watched that one with, what's her name? America Ferreira. She works like at a Walmart. Hilarious. What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, I just, si no me clama para entonces yo estar del pene de Albert, clava. Entonces me roban el dinero, they're legal prostitutes, they're so gross. Poco a poco te lo robo todo y te mueres. Dan un asco. You can decapitate Gustavo Cáceres, you can decapitate Shaila Torres. There, y que Hollywood, Dios mío, qué asco. The recycle dancer of a thief that steals from one. You know, it takes time. It takes time to kill you. It takes time. Porque Dios se vive en la película. I don't want to be famous. I was already in my Corona Prime before this comment. Son brutas, son puercas. Ew. Si se creían que I was going to show up privately to fight over penis. Oh. What else? I want to get back to the clip. What else? I'm bored. So I don't know why these strangers want to know if I suck dick or no. One already experienced it. Si me bañé con ella o no. ¿Qué carajo le tiene que importar a ella? Pero sí, I'm married. One of the loves of my life. So lucky. Like so married that I don't ever want to bother him. And he's like to be like, knock, let's have the kids. Pero when I see him, like, oh my God, so good to see you. Ya me lo clavé. It could be like in a family of outrage, bullying, and fighting. I'm like, oh my God, that's my distant relative. Never says a bad word to me. What else? So that feels so weird, but it wasn't like my only one opportunity to have babies. Those babies were celebrated by their half brother, who I have no communication with, that is much older than me, decades ago. Like, OMG, you and that boy are gonna have babies one day. What else? 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 Anyways, hopefully they were stolen from me. Oh, did they add like Clippy there and sold it? Or a picture of my vagina? That's clear. Like a very, what is it? That Instax was the smallest. I used to have a camera that took like very small strips of pictures. As soon as I came out, I headed over to Walgreens and got it. It's like a Polaroid, but it took like 3, I think. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So very cute. Just a picture of my vagina there. What else? What else? Anyways, I'm bored and I miss my kids. It's been a productive day. I want to shop Lululemon, another sale that they just lost from me because I don't have any. And I may have bought this if it's in my size just for fun. What else? What else? What else? Hilarious, the back to school and the lack of money led me to this. What else? What else? What's the functionality of it though? What else? It could be addressed maybe. That it works. But I thought about it if you're wondering. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? But it's because I'm already a witness of abuse. What else? I'm bored. Oh, what's the price of this? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. And some people wear as flattery, other for satire, other exhibit it. Other people's like, this has nothing to do with her or her prima that went through the same. We've been actually like playing basketball all the time the past few days, and we're like, what should we wear? What should we wear? What else? What else? What else? What else? Entonces, Marica más plana by the time that I was 18. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. Ooh, there's that t-shirt. Ooh, there's OSSCO. How cute. I am bored. I'm getting oatmeal soon. Like I'm leaving really soon. I'm bored. Ooh, those are pretty. Lingerie, t-shirt. Oh, okay, if you want to go clubbing sometimes, though I've been to rounds with just a plain t-shirt and jeans and ankle booties. I've heard like some people that don't have a full-on wardrobe and they're victims of sex slavery or abuse. Go on wearing lingerie as a top. What else? To nightclubbing. What else? I'm bored. I am bored. That's a pretty blouse. International panty. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I'm getting oatmeal. Let's get. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I may do this for Dana and Kaylani. Take the picture and then cut the yarn so that I can use it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Oatmeal. Chips I already ate some. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I have to update my sister and see what nature. What else? What else? What else? What else? 2%. My God. What else? What else? What else? I thought it was not on my phone. I'm bored. So I can get oatmeal and dark chocolate in my bag. Anyways, have a good weekend. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This is the one. What? I forgot there was what else? You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of your skin. You can decapitate. I just thought those kids were talking about someone that I know. The screen is black. Anyways, I'm just ending this video. Turned out. I'm sticking to that penalty for everyone that steals from me, everyone that stays in my homes without my permission, everyone that steals my money, everyone that gets in the way of your solution. Ooh, there's a hero. What? Well, this is vegetarian. How lovely. What else? I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? Who's gifting me money today? People like me die of starvation all the time. Because people, for the most part, expect that people to see someone just stop stealing immediately. I've been a victim of that for more than 20 years. Possibly more than 30. This is so good. I want to get back to stitching. I'm bored. When does the bus leave? I think 9:16. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money today? What card was that? Or possibly my Bank of America. Sounds familiar. I'm bored. I miss Jada, I miss Kanani. What is the CMS digital health tech ecosystem? What else? Did most famous or not with that Dodge? Or were we not prepared for it because I'm not financially stable? And we must go on with the program. Okay, these individuals, my second cousins, have been stealing my homes, my vehicles, my money, so I can network, and then they go on doing the networking for me, and that is not how life works. I can't get the love of his life pregnant for him. I don't want to even. What else? This cheesecake they hold up there. Lord. What was it about Facebook that I read earlier? I'm bored. What else? August 1st deadline for tariffs. Okay, I think I only have like 2 of them. And I don't remember them logging to my account. That's just a prediction. I'm born. What is the Waldorf Astoria? Ooh, this is so relatable. The Karima The washi tape. I'm bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? More markets. Oh, did he make it look like I have like an angry ex-boyfriend stalks me? These are so pretty. These are so pretty. For real. I was at the beach at that age, but still. The Carver Branch Library will host a celebration for its 95th year this weekend. Who doesn't have a wardrobe to attend? Pero if you want to send someone for me with my money just for me, who doesn't get it. No, if you're loyalty, we'll send someone else. He's a sex trafficker. He steals my money. He's like, I think this one's hotter. It should be there instead of her. Who wants to read the book? I'm a nobody in this planet and still doesn't get it. He's waiting for like everyone to foot the bill for me while he tries to keep my property. What else? 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 Before the pandemic. Where did it go? Pandemic. That's me right there. The outrage, gente. It's like your family origin steals from her. And then whoever donates, they want to look into her lives and see why did they donate to her. Why did they donate to her? How much? Who did the person ever sell drugs before gifting her money or not. Then they persecute. Dear FBI, take the money away from her. This person sold drugs before. Our Basil, where's my private main bitch? What else? 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 I'm bored. Fun. You can now make payments to Social Security through what? Haga tu seguro social online. More digital. In the meantime, like all of this goes on. My students just want to know nothing I got no sound else. Día Mundial contra el Tráfico de Personas. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Human trafficking is a serious violation of human rights, which disproportionately affects women, children, and migrants. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Is that what it is? What happens to the... There's something. I'm bored. That's scary. I'm bored. Poor guy missed those kind of signs come. What else? What else? What else? I am bored. Everyone's using the restroom. I'm heading over to the store. I feel lonely today. I want to buy the ribbon. and make hair clips and sell them online. What? Oh, and they want to act like I'm the only one that need permission to have an Etsy shop? Por Dios. ¿O quién me dio permiso? My family version kept talking about all of these steps with me. You're gonna love Instagram. It's a picture and then a comment about it. Y'all want to practice here? Let me say something to you about this picture. Or there, I put it in writing on a piece of paper. Here's this picture with a caption, everyone. We're so looking forward to Instagram. A lot of us. Etsy! eBay too. What else? What else? I'm born. Since before the Second World War. I still don't know how I could start a third one. I don't want to know. Ever. Porque if me being tranquilita in my own business, he's killed millions of people angry at me for no good reason. And enabling my siblings to try to rape me. And this is just a family matter. Very personal issue, which is why a lot of people don't comment too. I don't want to know ever how I could start a third world war. I don't want to either. Pero you're lucky I'm not Puerto Rican that hates people. Like I heard. What else? I'm bored. Trabajando en Crest, trabajando el novio. My arm. Okay. For real, is this the fucking Gestapo? Nothing that I said to myself, not what else? Who controls proper use, like, for the most part? Pero porque he's everywhere, violando, matando, y comprando, so it feels like he's everywhere. And I know no one. What does this mean? What do you mean it welcomes non-Puerto Ricans starting August 1st? Oh, that's cute. How cute. What else? Anyways, I'm heading over to the stuff, but not just yet. No. What else? Nine 7107. I thought my cousin would be interested in yours, my dick. Did he get angry at me because I'm like, we've got some figure out? It's like, this is your goodbye song, Arlene. It's nothing personal. And I'm like, oh, we've got some figure out. She doesn't. What? That was decades ago. What else? He thinks that shit works on me. They don't listen to the song and kill myself. That was decades ago. What else? I'm bored. Bored. Anyways, I want to get back to this. What else? Where's that post? Am I gonna store them sideways? Possibly. I didn't even ask for business cards the other way around. And that's fine. I want to show the full logo. I saw an example of them stacked upright on a different container now. I'm bored. I hope you know. I hope you know. It's first. I'm bored. This is cute. I'm bored. Where did it go? Oh, I posted a picture. I think hopefully it was a picture, not a link. This link. Oh, this time, and then them stored up, right? I don't know, maybe I make it clear one instead of doing that. What else? What else? What else? What else? But still, it's a good idea. But what I actually, some scrap of felt stitch onto it would look cute. Just a piece of felt. And stars on it. It's pretty already. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. What else for myself and for Jaden and for Jaden? Esta basura se asocia con basura, so dice que eso es lo que dicen todas, they take the cash y no le compran nada. Y es una mierda dando opiniones. Este tipo nunca serviría para policía. What else is what people say? It's like you have to let people live, and when they break the law, then they can be apprehended. You can't call starvation and then calling everything that she does selling you a private farmer said, put her in jail. No tiene teléfono nuevo, el case está todo dio, put her in jail. That's why he's getting the death penalty. How funny. Por mega bruto. No puede manipular a la gente, decir yo me porto bien, pero entonces la gente con un farmer stand se van a tener que ir a la cárcel. Anyway, I'm ending this live here.